Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a synth that sounds like a synth that Skrillex is using a lot, particularly in his I Square remix and his Scary Monsters and Nice Spirits song. It's that major dirty gritty synth that sounds like it's talking. You know, it sounds like it's a rock opening up and down, and yeah, basically it sounds filthy and it sounds like it's talking. So this is something that's pretty similar. It's not the exact same one, obviously, because I don't know what synth he used, but this is how to make it in sound very similar in Massive. So this one here, this Massive I've got here is in stereo. Get that stuff set up first. Turn all the oscillators on. Route them all to filter 1. Make filter 1 a low pass. Turn the resonance down. Cut off all the way up, like so. First of all, let's choose. You got to choose the right waveform. Which one did I use? Modern Talking. I guess why? Because it sounds like it's the talking synth, so that's the one I used and it sounded pretty good. Down 2 octaves. Oscillator 2, I used this one, down 1 octave. This one was also down 2 octaves. And I used Flender's 1. Okay. I just turned this one down a little bit. Right. What have we got now? Okay. Now then, put it in the middle. This one in the middle as well. One there, and then the next thing I did was I added some hard clipper, give it some grit, and I also gave it a plastic tube and a bit of reverb as well. Like so. Okay, now this is the part where you need to get some modulation going here with envelopes and filters. So the best way, the way that I found out which way it would work best is you just hold the sound down and you play with a few knobs and you try and you pretend that you are modulating it, trying to see if you can get that talking sound that he gets. That sounds like we can use that one there. Well, I did use this one here, I will now, but that was the one I could really find that it was going to, once an LFO was put through it, it was going to make it sound like it was, talking. So, with the cutoff here, bring number 5 up. Actually, that way there. Right. We use this top one here. Bring the rate down a bit. Now then, I actually used the LFO from this one here, attached it to the rate. Like so. Gives it just a bit of variation. I then brought the amp down a little bit to get some modulation on the amp. And then I had it to about there or so. Hopefully this will be zoomed in enough on the massive synth here that you can see all the moves that I'm doing. I'm just not saying every move, otherwise it would be quite a long video. I'm trying to keep them as short as I possibly can for you guys. Okay. So there's that one there. Right, now to modulate this one here. I used LFO number 7, put it in here, all the way, like so. Then what did I do? I pulled this one down. I used bending 1. Put that one about there, like so. Straight away, now that we're modulating that one with the LFO, it's opening up. Well, it's modulating the position of the waveform. Doesn't show you the picture of the waveform, but it's basically going in between this side and that side, which is making it do the talking part. That's pretty much it. I mean, you can, from here, you guys can just go mental, adding all the different effects. But I also, for my sound, I put an envelope on this one here to open it as the envelope. Depending on my attack and stuff, I opened it from this point here all the way around here. Put the delay up a little bit so it doesn't kick in straight away. And if you wonder how I get all my synths so interesting and never just a boring patch, it's basically you just go bananas. Hooking up LFOs and envelopes to all these possibilities here. Yeah, you can really get some interesting synths, and I guess I'm just really good at using the envelopes and LFOs to make the synth more exciting and stuff like that. So, what have we got now? That looks pretty good. That one's all the way up, yes. I think that's pretty much how I had it. I mean, you can hear straight away that you've got to get the sound. To get the sounds that when you want to try and recreate sounds, it all comes down to getting the right settings in the oscillators, and then from there you can make some modulations to get some variation. But the way I made the sound was basically finding this synth right here, Modern Talking. Not that synth, that wave, that oscillator, and then from there that was the main part done, and you can now go mental playing with all these LFOs. But yeah, I hope that helps to make some more interesting sounds, and yeah, I think that's pretty similar to how he would have made his synth, filthy and sound like it was some distorted voice talking and opening and closing. So, got any questions? Just ask away.